The Herdmans were the worst kids in the whole history of the world. They lied and stole and smoked cigars, even the girls, and talked dirty and hit little kids and cussed their teachers and took the name of the Lord in vain and set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken-down tool house.
And that's not all. Somebody set 5 dozen donuts in the fire pit, and the Herdmans ate them all. And when they couldn't eat, they stuffed in their pockets and down the front of their shirts.
And they wrote this really, really dirty word on the back of Naomi Waddle's favorite turtle. So now Naomi can't take it to the YMCA pet show. Her mother won't let her.
What was the word?
And that's not all. They did it with fluorescent paint so it glows in the dark. So when you can't even see the turtle, you can still see the word.
And they put a whole bunch of tadpoles in the school drinking fountain. And Miss Voorhees swallowed 2 or 3 by mistake. Somebody yelled, "Cheryl, stop! You're drinking tadpoles!" But it was too late.
Did she get sick?
Not right away.
And that's not all. Now let me tell you about the Christmas pageant and what they did to that. There were 6 of them. Ralph, Imogen, Leroy, Claudia, Ollie, and Gladys. And they went through the Woodrow Wilson School like those South American fish that strip your bones clean. They went around town the same way, stealing things, tearing things up, and whamming kids. So it was hard to get away from them. There was only one safe place.
Sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer, because there are no Herdmans there. Jesus loves us as they say, because he keeps their miles away.
That's my little brother, Charlie. That's what he said when his Sunday school teacher asked him what his favorite thing about church was. He said, "No Herdmans." That made the teacher kind of mad, because all the other kids had said nice things about God and Jesus and good feelings. But good old Charlie told the real truth. No Herdmans.
That's not a very Christian sentiment, it seems to me.
Well, it's a practical sentiment. Charlie was black and blue all last year because he had to sit next to Leroy Herdman in school.
Leroy, is he the worst one?
They're all the worst ones.
But Ralph's the biggest. So if Ralph gets you,
that doesn't matter. Gladys isn't big, but she's fast and she means and she bites.
I'm sorry I asked. Just stay away from all of them.
That's what I said. Stay away from them. Go to church.
Well, I'm glad to hear you feel that way. I'll be arguing with you this year about the Christmas pageant.
I don't want to be a shepherd again.
Well, then just tell Mrs. Armstrong that you want to be a wise man.
I don't want to be in it.
Everybody's in it. Just think how I'd feel if I was sitting in the audience on Christmas Eve and my own kids weren't in it. And just think how your father would feel. You'd feel horrible, wouldn't you, Bob?
Well...
Wouldn't you, Bob?
Actually, I wasn't planning on going. You know how crowded it gets. They could use my seat. I just thought I'd stay home, put on my bathrobe, and relax. Besides, there's never anything that's different about the Christmas pageant.
Well, there's going to be something different this year.
What?
Charlie's going to wear your bathrobe.
You just thought that up, Grace.
hey Charlie, why don't you be Joseph? Elmer Hopkins will pay $1 to be Joseph. Elmer's sick of being Joseph all the time, just because his father's the minister. Nobody wants to be Joseph.
Nobody wants to be in it.
What are you going to be in the Christmas pageant this year?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Well, why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
From what I've heard in the past, that's not a serious drawback. Away in a manger to me sounds like a closet full of mice.
We were in the
antiquarian.
Bed sheets.
Oh boy, some chore at the bathroom with bed sheets. Come on, boys.
Now, you know that Mrs. Armstrong works really hard to make it a pleasant experience for everyone.
Mrs. Armstrong just likes to run things.
She's right, you know. But she's the chairman of the bazaar, and she's over the pageant, and she's, you know, Helen Armstrong would probably preach the sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe she'll try to run the hospital. That's where she is. I saw George at the pharmacy. He said his wife broke her leg this morning. She'll be in traction for 2 weeks and laid up till after the first of the year.
The first of the year? Oh, they're going to have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
No, she's in charge of the pageant and the bazaar and the potluck. I feel sorry for Helen, but who are they going to get to do all those things?
Yes, I'll take over the bazaar, Edna, if you'll do the potluck supper. But I don't know what in the world we're going to do about the pageant. Unless, how about Grace?
Listen, Beulah May, I just can't. I've got company coming all Christmas week. But, how about Grace? Hello, Grace. How are you, dear?
Bob,
What?
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go?
Our Christmas pageant isn't what you call four-star entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong breaking her leg was the only unexpected thing that ever happened to it. It was always the same old Christmas story, the same old Christmas carols, and the same old Mary and Joseph. So that's what my mother was stuck with. That and Mrs. Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important it is to give everyone a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary. And I tell them that we must choose our Mary carefully because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes. And then I tell them about Joseph and that he was God's choice to be Jesus' father. That's how I explain that.
I thought Mrs. Armstrong was in traction. How could she be talking on the phone when she's in traction?
What do you think traction is?
Like, when they put you to sleep?
No such luck. Beth, you need salt and pepper.
There are no small parts, only small actors.
You will leave some for the rest of us, won't you, Charlie?
I'm hungry. Leroy Herman stole my lunch again.
How can you let him do that to you day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the chicken?
Grace, where's the chicken?
I'll have to get someone to push the baby angels on, otherwise they get in each other's way and bend their wings. And he can keep an eye on the shepherds too. Oh, another thing about the angel choir, don't let them wear lipstick. They think that just because it's a play,
Oh, my door, Helen, I need to go.
they have to wear lipstick and it looks terrible.
I need to go. I'll call you later. Right? Coming.
Lady, can you spare me some food? I haven't had a piece of meal in 3 days.
Heaven's sakes, it's you.
Well, I got lonely at the table.
Well, Helen's lonely at the hospital.
Not as long as the phones are working.
I bet she told you there are no small parts, only small actors.
And about getting someone to shove the baby angels on you make the shepherds shut up.
She suggested your father.
Does that mean I have to go?
And Grace, don't get just anybody's baby for Jesus. Get a quiet one. Or better yet, get 2 if you can. That way, if one turns out to be fussy, you can always switch them.
Miss Armstrong was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do but think up problems. And there weren't going to be any problems. Of course, my mother didn't count on the Herdmans. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, waiter, you give me back my lunch. Sure can't hear. Oh, my dessert again. How do you know? Because it isn't here. What was it? 2 Twinkies. That's right, that's what it was. Hey, Leroy, you think you're so great to steal my dessert every day? I don't care if you steal my dessert. I'll even give you my dessert. I get all the dessert I want in Sunday school. Oh, yeah? What kind of dessert? All kinds, like Snickers and Reese's and Smarties and... You're a liar! Who gives it to you? The minister. Why? Is he crazy? No, I think he's rich. Sunday school, huh? Hey, Ralph! Listen to this!
That was the wrong thing to tell the Herdmans. But sure enough, the very next Sunday, there they were in Sunday school, just in time to hear about the Christmas pageant.
What's a pageant? It's a play. Like on TV. What's it about? It's about Jesus. Everything here is. And it's about Mary. It's mostly about Mary. Who's Mary? Well, I am. Well, probably I am. I know the parts.
Come on, Beth. Charlie, you and David, come on. Now, this doesn't have to take long if we just all settle down. Thank you. Now, today we're going to choose who will play the main parts in the pageant. Now, you'll all have important parts to play. Just remember what Mrs. Armstrong always says. There are no small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what Mrs. Armstrong always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Oh, don't you know what it means?
I know what it means. It means that the short kids have to be in the front row of the angel choir or else nobody can see them.
Not exactly. What it really means is even the smallest baby angels are just as important as Mary.
I don't think anyone is as important as Mary.
Well, naturally, that's what you think, Alice. I think Jesus is more important.
I still think it means that the short kids have to be in the front row. If there wasn't a short kids,
Everyone is important. Mary, Jesus, and the short people. Now, is everybody here? Beverly, will you step out in the hall and see if anyone else is coming? Thank you. Now, you little children are going to be our baby angels. So be sure to tell your mothers that you need a white bed sheet. And everyone in the angel choir, now what's the matter? Oh, make room for the what happened to Beverly?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Well, did she say she was sick?
She just left. All I did was I just said, "Hi, Beverly," and she just left.
Will someone please remind Beverly about our rehearsals? Every Wednesday after school for the next 4 Wednesdays. Plan on being there for everyone.
What if we get sick?
You won't get sick. And for whoever plays Joseph and Mary must be at every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
They won't get sick, Elmer?
Well, Beverly got sick and we haven't even started yet.
Well, we don't know if Beverly really got sick. Anyway, Beverly, are you all right? Oh, here, let's sit right over. Right over here. There you go. Now, I want you all to think about Mary. You all know what kind of a person Mary was. She was kind and gentle and quiet. And the girl who plays that part should try to be that kind of a person. So, do I have any volunteers to play that part? Imogen, do you have a question?
No, I want to be Mary. And Ralph on there, he wants to be Joseph.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'll make a list of volunteers, and then we can all decide who it should be. So, Ralph, Kurtman. Who else would like to be Joseph? Elmer, did you raise your hand?
No.
Do I have any other volunteers? Just raise your hand. Any shepherds? Very well then. Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. And Imogene Herdman is volunteered to be our Mary. I'll just write that down. Now, what other names can I add to this list? Beth? No. Maxine? No. Alice, don't you want to volunteer?
No, I don't want to. I'll be Mary. Shut up, Gladys. I'm already married. You be a wise man.
Well, actually, the wise men are usually played by boys. But of course, we don't have to keep it that way.
I'll be a wise man. Me too. Gladys, you want to do anything? Raise your hand.
What's a wise man?
Just raise your hand.
What's left to be? Dummy. I'll be that. What is it?
Oh, it's an angel of the Lord who comes to the shepherds in the field. Well, there we have some volunteers. David, did you want to be a wise man?
No, I just wanted to say I can't be a wise man. We're going to Philadelphia.
Now, why didn't you tell me that before?
I just remembered. Oh, and I can't be a shepherd either.
And why not?
I don't know. My mom just said don't be a shepherd. I don't want to be a shepherd either.
Yes, you do. What's the matter with all of you?
I don't want to be a shepherd either. Gladys Herdman hits too hard.
That's ridiculous, Elmer. Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. She's an angel of the Lord that comes to the shepherds and tells them that Jesus is born.
Yeah, and then she hits them.
I don't want to hear another word about that from you or from anyone else. Now, no shepherds may quit or get sick. That's all for today, boys and girls, but I expect to see you all next Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Alice, what in the world is wrong with you? Why didn't you raise your hand?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alice, I expected you.
Bradley, get Gladys off of me!
I expected you to volunteer.
Mrs. Bradley!
Don't you want to be married?
Oh, come on, Alice. I don't know. I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogene Herdman would have killed me. She said, I'm going to be married in this Christmas pageant. And if you dare raise your hand or open your mouth, you'll wish you didn't. And I said, I'm always marrying the Christmas pageant. And she said, go ahead then. And next spring when the pussy willows come out, I'll stick a pussy willow so far down your ear that no one can reach it. And it will grow there and sprout there, and you'll spend the rest of your life with a pussy willow bush growing out of your ear. No, she wouldn't do that. She would too. The Herdmans will do anything. You just wait and see. They'll do something horrible and ruin the whole pageant. And it's all your mother's fault. Mother, mean.
Did you hear that well, I know it must be Grace's fault somehow. Otherwise, how could all 6 of them end up in the Christmas pageant when they ought to be in jail?
Vera, Irma Slocum, I just heard that Emma Jean Herdman is going to be Mary in the Christmas pageant, and no. Is that a fact? All 6 of them? Vera, I live next door to that outfit, and I'd rather live next door to the zoo. Has Grace gone crazy?
Where did they come from? Who let them in? Emma Jean Herdman? What kind of child is that to play Mary, the mother of Jesus? And where was Reverend Hopkins, I'd like to know? He was what? Visiting shut-ins. Well, I'm a shut-in and he wasn't visiting me.
Clean them out.
Responsible. If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened.
If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened. Well, let me tell you.
Don't tell me. I'm on your side. The car's off this way.
Helen Armstrong is not the only woman who could put on a Christmas pageant. I had made up my mind I was just going to do the best job I possibly could considering the circumstances. But now I'm going to put on the best Christmas pageant ever, and I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they raised their hands and no one else did, and I don't care.
Good for you, Grace. The car's off this way.
And you're going to help.
Does that mean...
Yes! You have to go! And the inn will be over here off stage, and then the shepherds will come in and gather around the manger.
Where'd all shepherds come from anyway?
What's an inn?
It's like a motel where people go to spend the night.
What people? Jesus? Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Where did Joseph put there?
Why?
To pay their taxes.
At a motel. Shut up, Ollie. Everybody shut up. I want to hear her. Begin at the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning of the play. What happens first?
Well, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Don't you know the Christmas story from the Bible? Well, that's what this pageant is, so I better read it to you.
I don't believe that, do you? That they've never heard the Christmas story? Why not? They don't even know what a Bible is. And they've never been to church in their whole life. Until your dumb brother told them that we got refreshments. Now we have to waste this whole time for nothing.
There went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph also went up from Galilee with Mary, his wife, being great with child.
Pregnant. She was pregnant.
Well, of course, we all know that she was pregnant.
I don't think it's very nice to say that Mary was pregnant. Well, she was. Well, I still don't think your mother should say that Mary was pregnant. It's better to say great with child. I'm not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially in church.
He wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
My God! They didn't have room for Jesus?
Well, they didn't know that the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know? What was the matter with Joseph? Not telling about her pregnant and everything. What's a manger? Some kind of bed?
Well, the barn didn't have a bed in it, so Mary had to use whatever she could find. Now, what if you had a new baby and you didn't have a baby to put that baby in?
Gosh, we put Gladys in a bureau drawer.
There, so you have it. You didn't have a bed for Gladys, and so you found
We had a bed, only Ollie was still in it. She wouldn't get out. She didn't like Gladys. Remember how you didn't like Gladys?
That was pretty smart of Ollie not to like Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, a manger is a large wooden feed box for the animals.
What were the wadded up clothes for?
The what?
It said in there they wrapped it in wadded up clothes.
Oh, swaddling clothes. Well, people used to wrap their babies up tightly in strips of material to keep them cozy.
You mean they tied them up and put them in a feed box? Where was the child welfare?
Child welfare at our house every 5 minutes.
There wasn't any child welfare in Bethlehem.
I'll say there wasn't.
And there were shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the
Out of the black night with horrible vengeance, the mighty marvel.
Alice, I don't know what you're talking about.
The mighty marvel in Amazing Comics. Out of the black night with horrible vengeance.
This is the angel of the Lord who appears to the shepherds in the field.
Out of nowhere, right? In the black night, right?
Well, in a way.
Shazam!
Now, when Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east, bearing gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh.
What's that?
Well, they're special things like spices and precious oils.
Oil? What kind of a present is oil? We get better presents from the welfare.
Say the welfare, the wise men.
Oh no, they were kings. and-
Well, it's about time somebody important showed up. If they're kings, they can get a baby out of the barn until the innkeeper is ready. Get off!
They were sent by Herod. And he was like the main king. And he wanted to have him put to death.
My gosh! He just got born. They're gonna kill a baby?
Well, who's Herod in this play?
Oh, Herod's not in this play.
He's out to kill the baby, and he isn't even in the play?
Well, somebody better be Herod. Let Charlie be Herod. And he says, go get me that baby. And I say, okay, who's the king and all.
But then they don't do it. They go back and get Herod.
I'm not going to be him.
No one is going to be Herod.
No! Just go get the shepherds together and they go wipe out Herod. Ha!
See, they're going to put my name's going to be me, and I'm going to get killed.
Forget about Herod. There's no Herod.
And I run away with the baby till the fight's over.
Yeah, well, somebody ought to fix the innkeeper. Gladys, you wipe out the innkeeper.
I can't. I'm an
Well, I wouldn't hang around. I'd go get a room.
She said there wasn't any room.
Then I'd throw somebody out. I'd say, I got this baby. And it's the middle of winter. So either get out or move over.
Yeah, well, I'd go after Herod.
I'd send an angel after him. She could just point her electric finger and turn him into a pile of ashes. Yeah, that. What's the name of the play? She never said.
Christmas pageant.
That's no name. That's what it is. I know name. I know name. I call it Revenge of Bethlehem. Revenge of Bethlehem. The Herdman thought the Christmas story came right out of the FBI files. But at least they picked out the right villain. It was King Herod they wanted to gang up on, and not the baby Jesus. But the baby Jesus quit the pageant anyway. It was supposed to be Eugene Slocum, but Mrs. Slocum said she wasn't going to let Imogene Herdman get her hands on him. So we didn't have a baby, and that bothered my mother. She kept trying to scratch one up, even at the last rehearsal. What do you keep writing in that book? It's like a diary. It is not. It's all bad stuff about the Herdmans. Imogene curses and swears all the time. Ralph talks about sexy things. Mrs. Bradley called Mary pregnant. Gladys Herdman drinks communion wine. It isn't wine, it's grape juice.
I don't care what it is. She drinks it. I've seen her mouth crumble 2 or 3 times. And they still, too. Every time you shake the birthday bank, it doesn't make a sound. Because they stole all the pennies from it. And every time you go into the ladies' room, the air is all blue. And Imogene Herdman is sitting there in her merry costume, smoking cigars.
And you wrote all this down? What for?
For my mother, the Reverend Hopkins, the Ladies' Aid Society, and anybody else who wants to know what happened when this Christmas pageant turned out to be a huge mess.
All right, everyone, let's get quiet. Alice and Matthew, come on over here so we can get started. Now, this is going to be our last rehearsal, and so we're going to go through the whole thing. Grace. Dear, we're in the kitchen making applesauce cake, and we'll try not to disturb you. So, this is your dress rehearsal, is it? Well, it's supposed to be. Edna? Yes? Didn't I hear that your niece just had a baby a little while ago? A little girl.
Oh, yes. Oh, Grace, she is just wonderful. She is.
Now, how would it be if we were to call your niece and ask her if we could borrow the baby for that?
I know what you're going to say, and the answer is no. I could tell you that she's sick or cranky or something, but the truth is, she is happy and healthy and beautiful, and we want to keep her that way. So there's no way that we would turn her over to Imogene Herdman. Gee, sorry, Grace. Can you believe she even said she's
Mrs.
such a
Bradley,
big
you can have my little brother for Jesus.
Well, David, I didn't know you had a new brother.
He's not new. He's 4 years old, but he's double jointed, so I could probably scratch up.
Oh, there's a baby.
And how will you do that?
There's always 2 or 3 babies in carriage outside the supermarket. I'll get one of them.
Imogene, you can't just walk off with somebody's baby. Oh, forget about the baby and use a doll instead.
That's better. A doll can't bite you.
And Imogene, you know that Mary didn't wear earrings.
I have to wear these. I just got my ears pierced. And if I don't keep something in them, they'll grow together.
We won't grow together in an hour and a half. What did your doctor tell you to do?
What doctor?
Well, who pierced your ears?
Gladys. All that she did it with an ice pick. All but Imogene's ears turn black and fall off.
Just have to find something smaller. And is this your costume? Is this what you're going to wear? You're all supposed to be wearing your costumes today.
I can't find my halo. And my wings are all bent. My mother still has any white fashions. Can I use one with balloons on them?
I don't got any costume. I was never a shepherd before.
You're supposed to wear your father's bathrobe. That's what I have to do.
He hasn't got a bathroom.
Then where's he go around the house in?
His underwear.
All right now. Let's just pretend like you're wearing your costumes.
Are you sure we're going through the whole thing?
Yes. But we're just going to start with your entrances. So everybody go backstage where you belong and take the benches and the chair while you go, please. We're going to start with the shepherds. Maxine, just say the last few words before you jump in.
Shepherds, keep the
watch over their flock by night.
And music, shepherds.
And an angel of the Lord appeared to them.
Go on, Maxine.
There was a multitude of heavenly hosts.
And music, angels. And music, wise men.
I got this baby here. Don't touch it. I named it Jesus.
No, Mary doesn't say anything. Mary and Joseph just make a pretty picture for all to look at when we think about Christmas and what it really means. Now, put the doll back.
I don't get to say anything. Some angel tells me what to name the baby. I would name it Bill. What thing to say?
What angel was that? There's angels all over this place. Was it Gladys?
No, Gladys is the angel of the Lord who comes to the shepherds and tells them that Jesus is born.
Yeah, unto you a child is born. Why didn't they let Mary name her own baby? What did that angel do? Just walk up and say, name him Jesus? Yes, I know what the angel said. He said to call him Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. My gosh, he never get out of the first grade if he had to write all that. Wait! What should I do? Should I start all over?
5 minutes, Maxine. 5 minutes.
We never did start over, and we never did go through the whole thing. 5 minutes turned into 15 minutes, and Imogene Herdman spent the whole time in the ladies' room, smoking cigars. So then, when Mrs. McCarthy went in, she saw the smoke, and she called the fire department, and they came right away.
Fire! There's a fire! There's a fire!
They cleared everybody out of the building and dragged a fire hose to the whole church, looking for a fire to put out. But the only one they found was in the kitchen. All the applesauce cake had burned up. So of course the ladies were mad about that. And Mrs. McCarthy was mad, and my mother, she was mad.
Why in the world did you call the fire department about a little smoke?
Listen, Grace, you worked there. It was not a little smoke. It was a lot of smoke. Thick, black smoke. Oh, Grace, it was just...
No, it wasn't. You just got excited. And now look, the church is full of firemen, and the streets are full of baby angels crying, and shepherds climbing all over the fire engine. Couldn't you tell that it was cigar
mother was mad too. And the whole ladies' aid society was mad. And Reverend Hopkins said he didn't think anybody would come. I didn't think so, and neither did Charlie. But we were wrong. On Christmas Eve, the whole church was jammed full. Everybody came to see what the Herdmans would do.
Watch your step. Here, wait till I turn the light on.
I can hardly see where I'm going. I don't know what in the world you expect to do with this thing.
Oh, I thought it might look like a palm tree. It doesn't. Oh, I don't know how tonight's going to turn out. We haven't even been through the whole thing once. The Herdmans still think it's some kind of a spy story. It's going to be the first Christmas pageant in history where Joseph gets in a fight with the wise men and Mary runs off with the baby. Where are the kids?
All the kids in the world are down in the basement putting on bed sheets.
No, I mean our kids.
We're here.
Charlie, where's your costume? It's getting late. Go get it on.
It's just going to be awful, you know. They look like trick or treat or something. All dressed up, wearing their moldy old sneakers, put together with tape. Mary and Joseph, I mean. They look like refugees.
Well, that's what they were. Mary and Joseph were refugees, in a way. They were a long way from home. They didn't have any place to stay. They didn't know anybody. They were probably cold and hungry and tired and messy.
I don't know about cold and tired and hungry, but they sure are messy.
Oh. Do you think I should...
I think you worry too much. Now, I'm going to push your baby angels on stage. Then I'm going to hand out shepherd director. And I'm going to push them on stage. When do I do all of that?
Oh, here. Just follow the script.
Baby angels, shepherds, wise men. Doesn't seem to say here where the fire engines come in.
Oh.
Just kidding.
All right, is everybody here? Yeah, Beth and Alice up here. You can help with the baby angels. I just want to see how you all look. Oh. Gladys, where's your halo?
Our cat buried it. Listen, I think I have to say something more than the baby came. Why would they all get up and tear off after some baby they don't even know? I have to tell them it's Jesus, and I have to tell them where he is.
No, Gladys. All you say is, unto you a child is born, and that's all you say. Now, let's all go backstage and be quiet while people are coming, and good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors don't think alike. Actors say, break a leg.
Break a leg!
Those of you who don't know what it means, it's just a theatrical saying. It doesn't mean to really break a leg, yours or anyone else's. Imogene. Try to remember, this is a baby. For tonight, anyway. It's the baby Jesus.
Imogene, Mrs. Bradley. The was no room for them in the inn. Away in a manger, no crib for his bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the heaven looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
They look awful. And what is she doing with that baby?
I don't think it's very nice if it's a baby Jesus as if he had colic.
Well, he could have had colic just like any other baby.
Well, it still looks awful, and they look awful.
So what? They just came a long way, and they don't have any place to stay, and they have a new baby to worry about.
Who, Ralph and Imogene?
No, Mary and Joseph.
And in that region, there were shepherds in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. While shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on the ground, the angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. He stops and he, for mighty dread, and sees their troubled mind. Glad tidings of great joy I bring to you and all mankind. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them. The glory of the Lord shone round about, and they were sore afraid. When the angel of Hey! Unto you a child is born! It's Jesus, and he's in the barn! Go see him! Go on! And suddenly there was a multitude of heavenly hosts saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among men. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. When Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east to worship him, bringing him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we tell
Awful too. And what is that Leroy's got? It's a ham.
The ham? I'll bet they stole it.
No, I think it's the ham from their welfare basket.
You mean it's their own ham?
They must hate ham. Even if they do hate ham, Alice, it's the only thing that they've ever given away in their whole lives.
Being warned in a dream that they should not return to their own country, the wise men departed another way. The shepherds also departed, praising God for all that they had seen and heard. But Mary kept all of these things and pondered them in her heart.
Imogene Herdman and the rest of them. I mean, this was the best Christmas pageant we've ever had. And I think it was them. Is that possible?
Oh, I don't know. I always get weaky about the pageant, but you're right. This was the best, and it should have been the worst.
Yeah, there was, I don't know, just something different.
Well, the Angel of the Lord was certainly different.
But you know, I really like that. If you'll remember, for years we were not able to even hear the Angel of the Lord. She had a lot of spirit. Anyway, I've got to go tell Grace.
I just wish now we'd let them use Eugene to be the baby Jesus.
Well, who was the baby Jesus?
Why, it was a doll.
Irma, that was no doll.
Well, it really did seem real.
It did seem real, as if it might have happened just that way. We all thought the Christmas pageant was just about Jesus, but that was only part of it. It was about a new baby and his mother and father who were in a whole lot of trouble. No money, no place to go, nobody they knew, no doctor, and then arriving from the east, like my uncle from New Jersey, some rich friends. Because of the Herdmans, it was a whole new story. Imogene burping the baby, the wise men bringing such a sensible gift. After all, you couldn't eat frankincense. And even Gladys, he's in the barn, go see him. So the shepherds didn't have to wander all over. But I think it was different for Imogene. For her, the Christmas pageant was all wonder and mystery, as if she just found out what Christmas was all about. When it was over, we had a party in the basement, but the Herdmans didn't stay. They didn't have any hot chocolate, and they didn't walk off with all the cookies. They wouldn't even take their candy canes.
Well, that about does it. Are there any kids left down in the basement?
No, they're all gone. You know that you're wearing your robe. You're not going to keep it on, are you?
Why not? Maybe somebody will think I was a shepherd. I wouldn't mind being mistaken for a shepherd this Christmas pageant.
Oh, yes, you would. Some lady came up and hugged me. I was a shepherd. What did I do with this ham?
Oh, that's the Herdman's ham. It's from their welfare basket. They won't take it back either. Leroy Herdman said that it's a present and you don't take back presents.
Leroy said that? They must hate ham.
You and Alice Wendell came.
What about these lights?
Oh, they're on a timer. They go off by themselves at midnight.
Well, that's not far away. It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas, kids.
Almost Christmas, Charlie.